Welcome to India. India, a land where ancient history whispers from ornate temples, where vibrant cultures pulse through bustling markets, and where natural wonders stretch from the snow-capped Himalayas to the lush mangrove forests of the Sundarbans. India sits at the heart of South Asia, a subcontinent that cradles civilizations dating back over 5,000 years. This incredible nation spans from the world's highest mountain range in the north to the tropical shores of the Indian Ocean in the south. Its geography is as diverse as its people, with scorching deserts, fertile plains, dense jungles, and picturesque coastlines all within its borders. What makes India truly special is the incredible fusion of traditions, religions, languages, and artistic expressions that have evolved here across millennia. From the ancient Sanskrit texts to the magnificent Mughal architecture, from classical dance forms to modern Bollywood cinema, India's cultural contributions to humanity are immeasurable. But before we embark on this virtual journey together, I'd like to ask you something to ponder. What draws us to places of ancient wonder? Is it curiosity about our shared human past? Or perhaps a search for wisdom that transcends time? Keep this question in mind as we explore together. If this journey captivates your imagination, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more immersive adventures around the globe. Now, let's begin our exploration of some of India's most magnificent treasures. Ellora Caves. Nestled in the Charanandri hills of Maharashtra in western India, approximately 30 kilometers northwest of the city of Aurangabad, the Ellora Caves stand as a testament to human ingenuity and artistic vision. This UNESCO World Heritage Site sits along an ancient trade route that once connected the Deccan Plateau with ports on India's western coast. The caves are carved into the face of a basalt cliff that formed from ancient volcanic activity, creating the perfect canvas for the artisans who would later transform this natural formation into a spiritual sanctuary. The region enjoys a moderate climate, with temperatures ranging from 12 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius throughout the year. For visitors planning their journey, October through March offers the most pleasant weather conditions, when the scorching summer heat subsides and before the monsoon season begins. The strategic location of Ellora along historic travel routes has made it a cultural crossroads for millennia, contributing to its religious and artistic diversity. The Ellora complex stands as one of humanity's greatest cultural achievements, representing a rare confluence of three major religions of ancient India: Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism. These 34 caves, excavated between the 6th and 10th centuries CE, showcase an extraordinary religious harmony rarely witnessed in world history. The earliest caves, 1 to 12, reflect Buddhist traditions. The middle section, 13 to 29, celebrates Hindu deities and mythology, while the final caves, 30-34, honor Jain traditions and their Tirthankaras, enlightened beings. What makes Ellora truly exceptional is not just its religious diversity, but the continuous artistic tradition spanning over 400 years. This demonstrates how different faiths coexisted and flourished side by side, each contributing to a unified artistic vision while maintaining their distinct spiritual identities. The caves serve as a powerful reminder of India's long-standing tradition of religious tolerance and philosophical exploration. The creation of the Ellora Caves represents one of history's most ambitious artistic undertakings. Work began around the mid-6th century CE, with Buddhist monks carving monasteries and prayer halls, viharas, and chaityas into the cliff face. These early Buddhist caves feature intricate depictions of Buddha and elaborate narratives from Jataka, tales, stories of Buddha's previous lives. By the 7th century, with the rise of Hindu dynasties like the Kalachuris and later the Rashtrakutas, focus shifted to Hindu cave temples. This period witnessed the most ambitious project at Ellora, Cave 16, the magnificent Kailasa Temple. Commissioned by Rashtrakuta King Krishna III, this marvel was carved top-down from a single massive rock, removing an estimated 200,000 tons of stone to create a full-sized temple complex that replicates Mount Kailash, Lord Shiva's mythical abode. The Tifi final phase of development occurred between the 9th and 10th centuries with the creation of the Jain caves, characterized by their exquisite polish and meticulous attention to ornamental detail. The entire complex represents an uninterrupted chronicle of Indian rock-cut architecture, showcasing the evolution of religious art and technical mastery over half a millennium. The final phase of development occurred between the 9th and 10th centuries with the creation of the Jain caves, characterized by their exquisite polish and meticulous attention to ornamental detail. The entire complex represents an uninterrupted chronicle of Indian rock-cut architecture, showcasing the evolution of religious art and technical mastery over half a millennium. Ellora's development progressed from Buddhist caves, 6th century, to Hindu temples, 7th, 9th centuries, including the magnificent Kailasa temple carved from a single rock, and concluded with Jain caves, 9th, 10th centuries, representing a complete evolution of Indian rock-cut architecture. The Jain section offers its own treasures, particularly Cave 32, the Indra Sabha. Here, delicate carvings reach a level of refinement that will leave you wondering how human hands could achieve such precision. The two-story structure contains some of the most ornate sculptures at Ellora, including a stunning yakshi, nature spirit, hanging from a flowering tree that seems to defy the limitations of stone. Between cave explorations, take a moment to visit the Site Museum, which houses fragments and sculptures too delicate to remain in the caves, providing important context about the artistic techniques and religious symbolism you'll encounter. Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh, aptly named the land of snowy mountains. This dramatic shift in landscape introduces us to a completely different facet of India's diverse geography and culture. Himachal Pradesh is nestled in the western Himalayas, with elevations ranging from about 350 meters to over 6,000 meters above sea level. This incredible variation creates 5 distinct climate zones within the state, from subtropical to alpine, making Himachal a biodiversity hotspot with over 3,300 plant species and rare wildlife including the snow leopard, Himalayan brown bear, and western tragopan. The state is crisscrossed by numerous river systems, including the mighty Sutlej, Beas, and Ravi, which have carved spectacular valleys over millennia. Himachal represents a fascinating blend of Indo-Aryan and Tibetan influences. The lower regions share cultural similarities with neighboring Punjab, while the higher trans-Himalayan regions bear strong Buddhist influences. This cultural diversity is reflected in the distinctive architectural styles of temples, monasteries, and traditional wooden houses, with intricate carvings that you'll notice throughout our journey. Our exploration begins in Shimla, the charming, colonial-era summer capital of British India. As we walk down the famous Mall Road, notice the striking Tudor, Victorian, and neo-Gothic architecture juxtaposed against distant snow-capped peaks. The Christ Church, with its stained glass windows, and the Viceregal Lodge, now Indian Institute of Advanced Study, exemplify the British architectural legacy. Shimla's Heritage Toy Train, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offers a magical journey through 102 tunnels and over 800 bridges, an engineering marvel from 1903. Manali, nestled in the lush Kulu Valley. This popular destination combines natural beauty with adventure opportunities and cultural significance. The ancient Hidimba Temple, built in 1553 with its unique pagoda-shaped roof, showcases the distinctive wood-carving traditions of the region. Nearby, Old Manali's laid-back atmosphere with traditional stone and wood houses offers a glimpse into mountain life before tourism transformed the region. Dharamshala and McLeod provide profound experiences as the residence of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, and the Tibetan government in exile. The Namgyal Monastery, Tibet Museum, and numerous Buddhist institutes make this area a center for Tibetan Buddhism and culture. The sight of maroon-robed monks debating in monastery courtyards and the flutter of prayer flags against mountain backdrops create an atmosphere of serene contemplation. The Hampta Pass trek offers dramatic landscape transitions, while the Parvati Pass connects the greenery of Kulu with the desert-like Spiti Valley. For those seeking extreme adventures, the Rohtang Pass, meaning pile of corpses, presents challenging driving conditions while offering spectacular panoramic views. Himachal's lesser-known treasures include the hauntingly beautiful Spiti Valley, often called Little Tibet, or the Middle Land between India and Tibet. With an average altitude of 12,500 feet above sea level and surrounded by towering mountains, this high-altitude desert features thousand-year-old monasteries perched on rocky outcrops. The key monastery, dating back to the 11th century, appears to grow organically from the conical hill it stands upon, containing rare Buddhist scriptures and murals that have survived centuries. Himachal Pradesh offers an extraordinary contrast to Rajasthan's desert landscapes. Its breathtaking mountains, verdant valleys, rushing rivers, and diverse ecosystems provide the perfect backdrop for both adventure and spiritual contemplation. The unique cultural blend of Hindu, Buddhist, and colonial influences has created distinctive architecture, festivals, cuisine, and art forms that make Himachal much more than just a mountain getaway. It's a cultural treasure in itself. Hampi. Hampi sits within what was once the mighty Vijayanagara Empire, which ruled much of South India between the 14th and 16th centuries CE. The landscape itself is otherworldly. Massive granite boulders balance precariously atop one another, creating a mystical setting that feels almost deliberately arranged by some ancient giant. This natural wonder provides the dramatic backdrop for over 1,600 surviving remains of the last great Hindu kingdom of South India. Hampi represents the pinnacle of Vijayanagara art, which reached its zenith under the patronage of kings who sought to protect and celebrate Hindu traditions during a time when much of North India was under Islamic rule. The empire became a center for Hindu resurgence, attracting scholars, artists, and traders from across India and beyond. The historical narrative of Hampi is both glorious and tragic. Founded in the 1330s, Vijayanagara, meaning City of Victory, grew to become one of the largest cities in the world during its prime, with an estimated population of 500,000. Portuguese travelers described it as large as Rome, with flourishing markets trading in spices, textiles, and precious gems. However, following their defeat at the Battle of Talikota in 1565, the city was brutally sacked over a period of 6 months, leaving behind the magnificent ruins we see today. Among Hampi's most stunning attractions is the Vitala Temple Complex, with its famous stone chariot and musical pillars that emit different musical notes when tapped. The Virupaksha Temple, still active today, features a 160-foot tower and houses a sanctum dedicated to Lord Shiva. The royal enclosure contains sophisticated water systems, including the remarkable stepped tank with its geometric precision. Don't miss the Hazara Rama Temple with its intricate bas-reliefs depicting scenes from the Ramayana, or the colossal Lakshmi Narasimha statue, a monolithic sculpture standing 6.7 meters tall. For an unforgettable experience, climb to the top of Matanga Hill at sunrise for a panoramic view of the entire ruins scattered among the boulder-strewn landscape. The Tungabhadra River adds another dimension to your visit. Coracle boat rides offer a unique perspective of the ruins from the water. Hampi delivers an unparalleled glimpse into the artistic and architectural achievements of the Vijayanagara Empire. This UNESCO World Heritage Site demonstrates how human creativity harmonized with natural landscape to create a capital city that was both functional and breathtakingly beautiful. Its ruins stand as a powerful reminder of the impermanence of even the mightiest empires, while simultaneously celebrating the enduring nature of artistic achievement. Fatehpur Sikri, Sundarbans National Park. Brahmaputra and Meghna rivers empty into the Bay of Bengal, creating the world's largest mangrove ecosystem, the Sundarbans. Straddling the border between India and Bangladesh, the Indian portion of this ecological wonder lies within the state of West Bengal. The Sundarbans presents a maze of tidal waterways, mudflats, and small islands covered by mangrove forests that spread across approximately 10,000 square kilometers. This constantly changing landscape, shaped by tidal fluctuations, creates one of the most dynamic ecosystems on our planet. The name Sundarbans is thought to derive from Sundari trees, Heritiera foams, the predominant mangrove species found here. The cultural tapestry of the Sundarbans is as rich as its biodiversity. Local communities have developed unique lifestyles, adapted to this challenging environment where land and water blur into each other twice daily with the tides. Traditional occupations include honey collection, fishing, and crab harvesting, all undertaken with acute awareness of the forest's most famous resident, the Bengal tiger. The Sundarbans remained largely untouched by major civilizations due to its inhospitable terrain, though references to the region appear in ancient Hindu literature. During the British colonial period, parts of the forest were cleared for cultivation, but significant portions were declared protected as early as 1878, recognizing its ecological importance long before modern conservation movements gained momentum. The Sundarbans National Park, established in 1984 and designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, harbors exceptional biodiversity adapted to this saline, tidal environment. Most famously, it's home to approximately 96 Royal Bengal tigers that have uniquely adapted to swimming in salt water and hunting in muddy terrain. These swamp tigers have developed distinct behaviors not seen in their cousins elsewhere. Beyond tigers, the park shelters spotted deer, wild boars, estuarine crocodiles, water monitors, and over 260 bird species. The mangrove ecosystem itself is fascinating, featuring trees with aerial roots that allow them to breathe in oxygen-poor soil, and specialized mechanisms to filter out salt. These forests serve as critical barriers against cyclones and tsunamis, protecting inland areas from devastating storm surges. For visitors, boat safaris through the narrow channels offer the primary means of exploration. While tiger sightings remain rare treasures, the journey itself reveals incredible wildlife and the surreal beauty of this wetland wilderness. The Sundarbans represents nature's ingenious adaptation to one of Earth's most challenging environments. This delicate ecosystem demonstrates the remarkable resilience of life while reminding us of our responsibility to protect these increasingly vulnerable natural treasures. As climate change threatens coastal regions worldwide, the Sundarbans stands as both warning and inspiration, showing how nature evolves to meet challenges while highlighting the fragility of even the most adaptable ecosystems. Uttarakhand Our journey now ascends to northern India, where the states of Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh showcase the breathtaking splendor of the Himalayan mountain range. These neighboring states offer contrasting yet complementary experiences of India's mountainous north. These states encompass diverse terrain, ranging from lush foothills to alpine meadows and snow-capped peaks. Uttarakhand, known as Land of the Gods, features the sacred headwaters of the Ganges River, while Himachal Pradesh, meaning region of snowy mountains, encompasses dramatic valleys carved by the Sutlej, Beas, and Ravi rivers. The cultural landscape of these Himalayan states is as rich as their natural beauty. Both regions blend ancient Hindu traditions with distinct local customs shaped by centuries of relative isolation. Uttarakhand hosts some of Hinduism's most sacred pilgrimage sites, including the Char Dham circuit, Yamunotri, Gangotri, Kedarnath, and Badrinath. Meanwhile, Himachal Pradesh showcases Tibetan Buddhist influence, particularly in Dharamshala, home to the Dalai Lama and thousands of Tibetan refugees who have created a vibrant cultural enclave. These mountain kingdoms maintained fierce independence from the plains, with unique architectural styles seen in their temples and homes. Traditional wooden structures with intricate carvings have evolved to withstand harsh mountain conditions while celebrating local craftsmanship. Both states feature ancient settlements that have preserved centuries-old traditions, festivals, and arts. In Uttarakhand, don't miss Rishikesh, the yoga capital of the world, where the Ganges emerges from the mountains into the plains. The evening Ganga Aarti, river worship ceremony, at Parmarth Niketan provides a spiritual experience even for non-religious visitors. Further north, the Valley of Flowers National Park explodes with color during monsoon months when hundreds of Durithi, alpine flower species, bloom across its meadows. For adventure seekers, Auli offers premier skiing in winter and stunning trekking routes in summer. Himachal Pradesh beckons with the colonial charm of Shimla, India's summer capital during British rule, where the heritage toy train railway journey remains an enchanting experience. Manali's adventure tourism includes everything from paragliding to whitewater rafting. The ancient Hidimba Temple in Manali showcases the distinctive wooden pagoda architectural style unique to this region. For those seeking tranquility, McLeodganj offers meditation retreats and the opportunity to attend teachings by Tibetan Buddhist monks. Both states feature remarkable wildlife, including Himalayan black bears, leopards, musk deer, and numerous bird species. Jim Corbett National Park in Uttarakhand provides habitat for tigers and elephants, while Great Himalayan National Park in Himachal Pradesh protects rare high-altitude wildlife, like the snow leopard and Himalayan tar bat. Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh present India's Himalayan face, where spirituality, adventure, and natural splendor converge. These states demonstrate how geography shapes human culture, with mountain communities developing distinct identities while maintaining deep connections to their natural surroundings. They offer both adventure and introspection, allowing travelers to challenge themselves physically while finding moments of profound peace amidst some of Earth's most majestic landscapes. West Bengal. West Bengal, a state where India's intellectual, artistic, and revolutionary spirit has flourished for centuries. Located in eastern India, West Bengal stretches from the Himalayas in the north to the Bay of Bengal in the south, encompassing diverse landscapes from mountains to mangroves. The state is dominated by the fertile Ganges Delta, creating the agricultural abundance that has sustained Bengali civilization for millennia. This strategic location made it a historical crossroads for trade and cultural exchange between South and Southeast Asia. Known as the cultural capital of India, its largest city, Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, has nurtured Nobel laureates, revolutionary thinkers, and artistic innovators. Bengali culture celebrates intellectual pursuit and artistic expression, from the literary works of Rabindranath Tagore to the cinematic mastery of Satyajit Ray. The Bengali language boasts one of the world's richest literary traditions, with poetry and prose central to regional identity. Historically, Bengal was a center of both commerce and resistance. It served as the capital of British India until 1911, leaving behind colonial architecture that contrasts with traditional Bengali structures. The region was also the birthplace of numerous independence movements and social reforms that shaped modern India. The controversial 1947 partition split Bengal between India and East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, creating cultural wounds that still influence regional politics and identity. In Kolkata, the Victoria Memorial stands as a grand marble tribute to the British Raj era, while the nearby Dakshineswar Kali Temple represents indigenous religious traditions centered around the goddess Kali. The city's College Street hosts one of the world's largest book markets, reflecting Bengal's deep literary traditions. North Kolkata's narrow lanes reveal traditional Bengali houses with their distinctive architecture, while South Kolkata showcases more colonial influences. Beyond Kolkata, Darjeeling in northern West Bengal offers breathtaking Himalayan views and world-famous tea plantations. The Darjeeling Himalayan Railway, a UNESCO World Heritage Site nicknamed the Toy Train, climbs through spectacular mountain scenery. Santiniketan, founded by Rabindranath Tagore as an open-air school that blossomed into Visva Bharati University, continues to nurture arts education in a natural setting. West Bengal's festivals provide extraordinary cultural experiences, particularly Durga Puja in September-October, when thousands of elaborate temporary pandals, structures, house artistic depictions of the goddess Durga throughout Kolkata. This festival transforms the entire city into an open-air art gallery celebrating both traditional craftsmanship and contemporary artistic innovation. Bengali cuisine deserves special mention, featuring subtle flavors, fish preparations, distinctive sweets like rasgulla and sandesh, and the complex multi-course structure of a traditional Bengali meal. Food here is considered both art and science, with recipes preserved and debated across generations. West Bengal offers a journey through India's intellectual and artistic heritage, where tradition and innovation have continuously engaged in dynamic dialogue. This state demonstrates how cultural identity can remain vibrant while constantly evolving, producing creative expressions that speak to both universal human experiences and distinctly Bengali perspectives. Mehrangarh Fort, Mehrangarh Fort, majestically perched 400 feet above the blue city of Jaipur in Rajasthan. The name Mehrangarh itself means Fort of the Sun, a fitting title for this colossal structure that seems to touch the sky. Built around 1459 by Rao Jodha, the founder of Jodhpur city, this fort stands as one of India's largest and most impregnable fortresses. As we approach the fort, notice how its massive walls, reaching up to 118 feet in height and 69 feet in width, appear to emerge from the very rock they stand upon. This is no coincidence. The fort was constructed by carving directly into the hillside, creating a natural extension of the rocky landscape. Legend has it that when construction began, a hermit who lived on the hill was disturbed and placed a curse on the site. To appease him, Rao Jodha built a temple within the fort and even buried a man alive in the foundations as a sacrifice. A chilling reminder of the superstitions that influenced ancient architecture. The fort houses several magnificent palaces, known for their intricate carvings and expansive courtyards. The Moti Mahal, Pearl Palace, Phul Mahal, Flower Palace, and Sheesh Mahal, Mirror Palace, showcase the incredible craftsmanship of ancient Indian artisans. The museum inside the fort contains one of the most well-preserved collections of royal palanquins, howdahs, elephant seats, miniature paintings, and ancient weapons in Rajasthan. From the ramparts of Mehrangarh, gaze out at the blue-washed houses of Jaipur stretching toward the horizon. This unique cityscape earned Jaipur the nickname the Blue City. Originally, this indigo color was used by the Brahmin community to distinguish their homes, but later it became widespread as people believed the color kept homes cool and repelled insects. Mehrangarh Fort represents the perfect introduction to Rajasthan's military and royal heritage. Its imposing structure, intricate palaces, fascinating museum collections, and the panoramic views of the Blue City below make it a must-visit destination. The fort encapsulates the grandeur of Rajput architecture while offering insights into the lifestyle, warfare techniques, and artistic tastes of Rajasthan's former rulers. Udaipur Udaipur, the romantic city of lakes and the crown jewel of Rajasthan. Founded in 1559 by Maharana Uday Singh II, Udaipur sits nestled among the ancient Aravalli Hills, creating a magical landscape where palaces seem to float on tranquil lakes. Udaipur is blessed with a unique setting. The city is built around a series of artificial lakes, with Lake Pichola being the most famous. The surrounding Aravalli mountain range, one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world, protects the city and contributes to its pleasant climate, a welcome respite from the harsh desert conditions found elsewhere in Rajasthan. The cultural fabric of Udaipur is woven with threads of Rajput tradition, Mewari customs, and artistic excellence. This is a city where classical dance, folk music, miniature painting, and intricate craftsmanship have flourished for centuries. The Mewar dynasty that ruled here was known for its fierce resistance against foreign invaders, never submitting to Mughal rule, a source of immense pride for locals even today. Let's begin our exploration at the magnificent city palace, the largest royal complex in Rajasthan. Built over a period of nearly 400 years, this architectural marvel combines Rajasthani, Mughal, European, and Chinese design elements. As we walk through its numerous courtyards, pavilions, terraces, and gardens, notice how each Maharana, king, added his own architectural vision while maintaining harmony with the existing structures. Inside the Palace Museum, marvel at the collection of miniature paintings created using squirrel hair brushes, vibrant mosaics made from mirrors and colored glass, and the royal attire that speaks volumes about the opulence of royal life. From the palace balconies, drink in the panoramic views of Lake Pichola, with the Lake Palace seemingly floating at its center. A white marble wonder that now functions as a luxury hotel. A boat ride on Lake Pichola is essential to truly appreciate Udaipur's beauty. As we glide across the shimmering waters, we'll stop at Jagmandir Island, once a royal summer retreat, and later the inspiration for the Taj Mahal. The famous scene from the James Bond film Octopussy was also filmed here, bringing Udaipur's magical landscapes to global audiences. Udaipur offers a refined glimpse into royal Rajasthani life, set against a backdrop of exceptional natural beauty. Its lakes, palaces, gardens, temples, and vibrant bazaars together create a romantic atmosphere unmatched elsewhere in India. The city beautifully preserves its royal heritage while embracing its identity as a center for arts and crafts, making it essential for those seeking to understand the artistic and architectural accomplishments of Rajasthan. Jaipur, Rajasthan. Jaipur, the magnificent capital of Rajasthan and the first planned city of India. Founded in 1727 by Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II, Jaipur forms part of the famous Golden Triangle tourist circuit, along with Delhi and Agra. Known worldwide as the Pink City due to the distinctive color of its buildings, Jaipur represents the epitome of Rajput grandeur and urban planning genius. Jaipur sits on a dry lake bed surrounded by rugged hills and defensive forts. The city's layout, designed by Bengali architect Vidyadhar Bhattacharya, follows principles from ancient Hindu texts on architecture, with streets organized in a perfect grid pattern. revolutionary urban planning for the 18th century. The city was painted pink in 1876 to welcome Britain's Prince Albert, as pink was traditionally the color of hospitality. This tradition continues today, with strict regulations maintaining the terracotta pink facades throughout the old city. Jaipur represents a fascinating blend of Hindu Rajput traditions and Mughal influences. The city has long been a center for arts and crafts, particularly famous for its blue pottery, block printing textiles, and intricate jewelry. The royal family of Jaipur, unlike many other Indian royals, maintained exceedingly good relations with the British, which helped the city preserve much of its heritage during colonial times. Our exploration begins at the iconic Hawa Mahal, or Palace of Winds, a 5-story facade with 953 small windows called jharokas. This architectural marvel was designed to allow royal ladies to observe street festivals while remaining unseen, adhering to the strict purdah system of the time. The honeycomb design also creates natural cooling through cross-ventilation, an early example of sustainable architecture. City Palace, still partly a royal residence, where the former Maharaja's family continues to live. The complex includes the Mubarak Mahal, Chandra Mahal, various courtyards and museums displaying royal artifacts. Don't miss the massive silver vessels in the Palace Museum. They hold the Guinness World Record as the largest silver objects in the world, used by Maharaja Madho Singh II to carry Ganges water during his voyage to England. Just a short distance away stands Jantar Mantar, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the largest of 5 astronomical observatories built by Maharaja Jai Singh II. This collection of 19 architectural astronomical instruments allows observation of astronomical positions with the naked eye. The massive sundial, known as Samrat Yantra, can tell time with an accuracy of 2 seconds, astonishing precision for 18th century technology. Fort, located about 11 kilometers from the city center. This majestic fort palace complex built from red sandstone and marble stands on a hillside overlooking Mayota Lake. The Sheesh Mahal, Mirror Palace, inside the fort, features thousands of mirror pieces inlaid in the walls and ceiling. designed so that a single candle could illuminate the entire hall, an engineering marvel of its time. Jaipur represents the perfect synthesis of historical grandeur and urban planning innovation. Its pink-hued buildings, massive forts, intricate palaces, and scientific achievements like Jantar Mantar showcase the intellectual and artistic brilliance of Rajasthan's rulers. The city continues to be a living museum where ancient traditions of craftsmanship thrive alongside modern developments, making it essential for understanding both the historical and contemporary face of Rajasthan. Fatehpur Sikri. Situated about 40 kilometers from Agra, home of the Taj Mahal, this fortified city was founded in 1569 by Emperor Akbar as the capital of the Mughal Empire. The geographical setting is striking, built on a rocky ridge with a lake on one side and protected by walls on three sides. This strategic location offered both defense and access to water, crucial elements for any capital city of the era. The cultural narrative of Fatehpur Sikri is fascinating, as it embodies Emperor Akbar's visionary attempt to create a city that celebrated religious tolerance and intellectual exchange. The emperor, known for his syncretic approach to governance, established a court that welcomed scholars, artists, and philosophers from diverse religious traditions, including Islam, Hinduism, Jainism, and Christianity. Built to honor the Sufi Saint Sheikh Salim Chishti, who prophesied the birth of Akbar's heir, the city served as the imperial capital for only 14 years before being abandoned, likely due to water shortages. Despite its brief occupation, Fatehpur Sikri represents the pinnacle of Mughal architectural innovation, blending Persian, Islamic, and Hindu design elements. As you explore this red sandstone wonder, don't miss the Buland Darwaza, Victory Gate, one of the largest gateways in the world, standing 54 meters tall. The Jama Masjid Mosque complex houses the white marble tomb of Sheikh Salim Chishti, where pilgrims still tie threads to the intricately carved jali, lattice screens, hoping for their wishes to be fulfilled. The Diwan-e-Khas, Hall of Private Audience, features a central pillar with an extraordinary circular platform, which reportedly supported Akbar's throne while ministers sat in the four corners, symbolizing the emperor as the connection between heaven and earth. Fatehpur Sikri stands as a testament to Emperor Akbar's enlightened vision, a place where architectural magnificence served the ideals of religious harmony and cultural exchange. Though abandoned centuries ago, its perfectly preserved structures continue to tell stories of a remarkable period in Indian history when art, intellect, and spirituality flourished under imperial patronage. As our journey through these magnificent destinations comes to a close, I hope you've felt the pulse of India's diverse landscape and rich cultural tapestry. From the imposing sandstone fortresses of Rajasthan to the serene mountain monasteries of Himachal Pradesh, we've witnessed how geography shapes culture and how human ingenuity can transform even the harshest environments into centers of art, architecture, and spiritual wisdom. The lessons from these extraordinary places extend far beyond travel. Mehrangarh Fort teaches us about resilience, standing firm against invasion and time itself. Udaipur shows how harmony between natural and human-made elements creates unparalleled beauty. Jaipur demonstrates how vision and planning can create lasting legacies. And Himachal Pradesh reminds us that sometimes the most profound insights come from places of quiet contemplation, away from the noise of everyday life. Another insight is the resilience of cultural identity through centuries of change. Despite invasions, colonial rule, and modernization, India's distinctive traditions continue to evolve while maintaining their essential character. This offers hope in our globalized age, showing how cultures can engage with outside influences without losing their authentic voice. What destination resonated most with you? Would you prefer the royal grandeur of Rajasthan's palaces or the spiritual serenity of Himachal's mountains? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to know which of these magnificent places speaks to your soul. I wish you abundant health, prosperity, and the courage to explore not just the world around you, but the worlds within. If you've enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure to extraordinary destinations. Remember, the true value of travel lies not in the photos we take, but in the perspectives we gain and the stories we bring home. Until our paths cross again, namaste and happy travels.